Portland Sports Arena, this is Portland Wrestling. Portland Wrestling is brought to you by the 4 Jim Fisher Used Car Centers. Wherever you are in Portland, there's a Jim Fisher Used Car Center near you. And also brought to you by Tom Peterson's, with 2 great stores to serve you, both at Southeast 82nd and Foster Road.
Hello, everybody. I'm Don Koss, your host for Portland Wrestling, and with my partner, Mr. Stan Stasiak. Stan, what a night we got tonight, huh?
Thank you, Don. Excitement in the air is certainly in evidence tonight, especially with the coming of Roddy Piper for next week. Everybody is in the spirit. Everybody is ready. We have 3 great matches, including the 6-man tag. Buddy Rose, Curt Hennig, and Matt Borne against Rip the Crippler Oliver, the Assassin, and Big Ed Wiskowski. And what a match that should be. We have interesting interviews. Hacksaw Sawyer is back.
The Hack is back.
The Hack is back.
All right, yeah.
So, all in all, we have a great card for you. Interesting news from all over the country, and coming events, and a lot of action.
Look at this. That's all news right there. Can we get through all that?
Oh, I forgot to bring my glasses, Don.
We'll be right back with everything.
You read it.
All right after this.
Wherever you are in Portland, there's a Jim Fisher Used Car Center near you. Choose from more than 300 quality used cars. Here are some examples of bargains at Jim Fisher Dotson Mall 205.
For economy, look at this 80 Chevrolet Chevette with 4-speed radio and rear defogger, just $29.99. And remember, you get a vacation in Reno, San Francisco, or Disneyland with the purchase of any new or used vehicle. Like this 69 Chev Malibu with V8 and automatic, just $19.88 at Jim Fisher Dotson Mall 205. Here's an 81 Mercury Cougar. It's loaded with full power, air, cruise control, and AM/FM cassette, a great value at $64.88. Or check this dandy, an 81 Datsun King Cab diesel with 5-speed and AM/FM cassette. Start in trucking for just $49.99 at Jim Fisher Dotson Mall 205. Sales, parts, and service open 7 days a week at 102nd and Southeast Stark.
There are many more great buys at all 4 Jim Fisher Used Car Centers. You've got my name on it.
We just bought a whole truckload of sofas and love seats direct from the factory. The truck just arrived at Tom Peterson's. And at Tom Peterson's, we've been known for 20 years as the store that has the right product at the right price. And we're so sure our prices are right on sofas and love seats and on recliners and swivel rockers, we ask you to do this. Shop any competition. But before you buy, come to Tom Peterson and check the identical product. We believe you'll like the price. Here's just a few examples. Choose this comfortable early American sofa and love seat with wood trim and covered in beautiful flock nylon for years of use. Only $4.98 both pieces. Or select this beautiful traditional modern sofa and love seat in durable Herculon fabric with oak trim. Only $4.98 both pieces. Or buy this 7-piece country group, which includes sofa, rocker, 3 tables, 2 lamps, all for only $4.98. Choose your group, only $4.98. That's Tom Peterson's.
Here we go. Saturday night at the Portland Sports Arena. And there's Mr. Moretti. Is that who that is, Stan? The coach?
That's Big Ed Moretti from Boise, Idaho.
We almost got to see lovely Miss Jennifer ring the bell down there.
Isn't she a sight, Don?
Hey, she's our floor director tonight, and the regular bell ringer is late. Of course, she is the belle of Portland, you know that.
She sure is. Anyway, we have a great card tonight and a lot of news. And now, while we're waiting for Ed Moretti's opponent and referee Sandy Barr and Don Owen, may we mention that Billy Jack last night in Tampa, Florida, drew a crowd of 13,000 people and won a big, what was it, 20-man battle royal?
Oh, something like that, yeah. Over-the-top battle royal, $10,000 involved.
So Billy Jack continuing his success in the South. And here comes Tommy Prichard. Tommy Prichard from Houston, Texas.
And he's been pretty successful in the North. Tommy has.
He sure has, and he's been very, very popular. He's won the hearts of these fans right from the start. Here comes Don Owen to tell us all about this match.
This evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 238 pounds from Idaho, Ed Moretti. His opponent in this corner, 210 pounds from Houston, Texas, Tom Prichard. Referee Sandy Barr.
And our referee, lefty Sandy Barr. While he's giving the instruction, may I mention that next Saturday night, the biggest card of 1984, featuring none other than Rowdy Roddy Piper.
And the Hack.
And, of course, the Hack is back.
Boy, what a way to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, huh?
You bet.
Speaking of the green, the prices will be slightly increased, I understand, for next...
Well, due to the great expense that Don Owen has had to go through, it's understandable. But it's all well worth it. And we're underway. Ed Moretti. Head scissors by Prichard. Both men on their feet. Ed Moretti a little slower. Tommy Prichard, very quick, very scientific, fine wrestler, master in the martial arts, black belt.
Well, Moretti. Moretti jawing with the crowd a little bit right now.
Side headlock, take over, and the head scissors by Prichard again.
Look how fast that is.
Oh, yes. Tommy Prichard just stays one step ahead of Ed Moretti. And now, referee Barr does not go for the break. He will have to now.
He's going to hug the bottom rope with his feet there.
Referee Barr forces the break.
Well, Moretti doing a little bit of yelling up there, both at the crowd and at Prichard. Fireman's
carry by Tommy Prichard. Kneeling armbar by Tommy Prichard. And now Moretti's going to shove him off into the ropes, and a hip toss by Tommy Prichard.
Oh, beautiful move.
And an arm drag. Keeps the big man down to the mat.
Prichard with Moretti now at a kneeling arm bar.
Sandy Barr watching closely. Another fantastic crowd here at the Portland Sports Arena.
Well, they knew the Hack was coming back. Now, we don't know if that is going to be on television or not. But if you ever have any doubt as to whether an event's going to be on TV, best thing to do is just pack up the family, bring them on down to the Portland Sports Arena on Saturday night. There we go. Kneeling arm bar, Tommy Prichard.
And it's beautiful to see these big crowds, Don. Shows you how popular professional wrestling is. And it just increases and increases. Greatest fans in the world. I've always said so and always will.
And you're always right.
And I realize that even more now that I'm in car sales. They come in flocks, and I want to thank everybody so much. They're all so very, very kind.
Look out. Oh, leapfrog.
Oh, and a beautiful drop kick by Tommy Prichard. And an arm drag. And Ed Moretti by this time has to be very, very frustrated. Tommy Prichard on top of him every minute of the way. Right from the opening bell.
Yeah, I tell you, that Prichard is so fast, he's got to get an air burn out there or something. I know Moretti's got to be very confused. Where is this guy? Where's he coming from? Where's he going? They were talking about next Saturday night. Buddy Rose has talked to Piper. You know, they were, as you well know, arch enemies. And they're going to team up for a championship tag team match against... Well, I guess where are they going to go against the assassin in Oliver?
I understand they're going for the championship.
Yeah.
Yes. That's next Saturday night. What a turn of events. Rowdy Roddy Piper and Buddy Rose on the same side.
Right. And Sawyer's going to be there. Hack's going to be there in a 16-man card. Boy, next Saturday night is really going to be the night. Now, you're going to want to get your tickets and reservations early.
Yes.
Here's a phone number to call, 289-4222.
Well, you can also get your tickets early at Sandy Bar's Flea Market every Sunday and here at the Portland Sports Arena, as well as on 146th and Gleason. You don't stand in line.
I think that's 146th and Stark.
Stark, I'm sorry. South 146th and Southeast Stark.
That was a thumb by Moretti.
Ed Moretti must have been socializing with Rip the Crippler Oliver as of late. Drives that thumb right into pitcher's throat, and there he goes again.
Oh, look on the screen there. Look what our director, Larry Neat, is beating us to this tonight, Stan. If you've got a club or church or group, school, organization you want to raise money for, there's the man right there and the phone number to call. Barry Owen will tell you how you can book professional wrestling into your area to get that job done. 503-484-0842. You can book professional wrestling in and raise money for a charitable event. It gets the job done. It's a great way to do it.
Moretti going for the pin, gets a 2 count. I understand, Don, that our telecast goes clearly into Victoria, British Columbia, as well as Vancouver and different parts of British Columbia, and we've been receiving mail that the fans would like to have big-time wrestling come to Vancouver and Victoria. Well, if your people would like to see our wrestlers in your area, in your towns, send in the letters. Just keep sending in the letters, and there will be that possibility.
You bet. Keep the cards and letters coming in.
Ed Moretti now taking over on Tommy Prichard. Little choking going behind Sandy Barr's back. I mentioned so many times before, refereeing is the hardest job there is in professional wrestling.
Oh, it's a real thankless job. Oh,
and a tackle by Tommy Prichard. Coming off the ropes, and Moretti drives that knee right to the midsection and sends Tommy Prichard to the mat and now takes over. Reminiscent of the Samoans with the trapezius muscles, Ed Moretti. He looks to me like he would be a powerful individual. Drives an elbow to the head. And now he's going to ram Prichard's head into the turnbuckle. Prichard trying to shake the cobwebs. Moretti, flying mare. And now a reverse kneeling headlock.
Moretti definitely in command right now of Tom Prichard.
Moretti's a tough competitor. You can tell he's been around. He's no slouch. He's a roughhouse wrestler. And the fans now providing that fan power, clapping away, wanting Tommy Prichard to come back. Comes up with an arm drag. But Moretti stays right on top. And Prichard comes back with a right to the stomach. And now an uppercut, and down goes Ed Moretti. Oh, he drove that right into the chin.
How's that feel? There we go, ear burner. I think that got Moretti's attention.
And now Tommy Prichard.
There's one for the crowd. Prichard says, zap. Here comes another one. Now the big man staggering around. Falling into the corner. There, face first into the turnbuckle.
Down goes Ed Moretti. 1 count. Tommy Prichard and Moretti, eye gouge. Right in front of Sandy Barr. Sandy Barr talking to him, and he drives a mule kick.
Beautiful shot. Watch this.
Oh, and a kick to the side of the head by Tommy Prichard sends Ed Moretti down to the mat, and he is laying there. He is stunned.
Moretti's in Fresno right now. He's
and drops that leg right across the chest and goes for the pin. Gets a 2 count.
I'm surprised he could kick out of that, Stan.
Forearm smash, and now a reverse whip into the turnbuckle. And here's a hook and a sunset flip by Tommy Prichard. We could have a fall. We do. Tommy Prichard, winner of your first match. Oh, what a match. And what a way to win. Tommy Prichard, sensational Tommy Prichard.
Moretti can't believe that one. Moretti cannot believe it. Sunset flip right off the rope by Tommy Prichard.
This guy can beat you in so many ways when you least expect it, as we just saw. Ask Ed Moretti.
Well, he started it with that martial arts kick behind the head, finished it off with a sunset flip. Ooh, mercy. Well, that's the kind of action you're going to see all over the entire Pacific Northwest starting tomorrow, Stan, with our menu board. What are you giving, sign language now, or what's going on? Starting tomorrow in Centralia, the National Guard Armory. Monday, we're going to be in Tacoma at the Bicentennial Pavilion. Tuesday in Coos Bay, good old Coos Bay at the Marshfield High School.
And then Medford at the Medford Armory on Wednesday the 14th. Thursday the 15th, Salem, South Salem High School. Sandy Bar, a big card there. Eugene, big six-man tag team match. This is with Roddy Piper in Eugene in a six-man tag team match. And then next Saturday, of course, like every Saturday, right back here to the Portland Sports Arena.
And we'll be right back here, right after this timeout.
At Tom Peterson's, we've got movies for sale, over 1,000 to choose from. And you can choose movies like this for only $9.95 each. And at Tom Peterson, we have the only top 200 movie club in town with 6 great categories. Top hits, war and western, sci-fi horror, concert and music, comedy and classics, family and Disney. And from our golden budget hit, you can rent movies like this for only 49 cents a day. Or even better, rent 4 movies at the same time, and you get the 4-pack special. The second day is free. And for a limited time, this RCA disc player is at an almost unbelievable price, $199. Only $199. I believe it's better than cable, because you can watch what you want, when you want. $199. That's Tom Peterson's.
Now you owe me $4 million, Dad.
$3 million.
Want to go double or nothing? Bet you my deodorant's stronger than yours.
Oh, you'll lose. My deodorant's Old Spice.
And mine's new, improved Old Spice.
New improved Old Spice with 25% more odor fighters. Extra strong and lasts all day long. Helps keep you smelling fresh long into the night.
Hey, you're right. That new Old Spice is still working.
New improved Old Spice. Extra strong. Lasts long.
Old Spice, an official sponsor of the U.S. track and field team.
Extra, extra.
Extra flavor, extra fun, and a sugar-free gum.
Introducing Wrigley's Extra. The new sugar-free gum with NutraSweet gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long haul. Extra flavor for that extra long haul. Wrigley's Extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Try Wrigley's Extra sugar-free gum.
You can't escape taxes. Columbia Bookkeeping. We're in the yellow pages under tax.
Now for the audience right here at the Portland Sports Arena and our East Coast audience, you'll use your magic microphone and tell everybody about the menu board again, Stan.
Starting tomorrow night, Sunday, the 11th, wrestlers will be in Centralia, Washington at the National Guard Armory. Hacksaw Sawyer on all these cards. Monday, the 12th, Tacoma, Washington at the Bicentennial Pavilion. Tuesday, the 13th, Coos Bay at the Marshfield High School. Wednesday, Medford at the Medford Armory. Thursday, Roddy Piper in Salem at the South Salem High School. Friday, Eugene, Roddy Piper, Hacksaw Sawyer and gang at the Eugene Lane County Fairgrounds. 6-man tag featuring Roddy Piper, Matt Borne, and Buddy Rose on one side against the Klan. And, of course, like every Saturday night, back here at the Portland Sports Arena, big tag team match, championship match. Rip the Crippler Oliver will defend their title against Roddy Piper and Playboy Buddy Rose, and what a match that will be. And get your tickets early. You can get them at Sandy Bar's Flea Market every Sunday here at the Portland Sports Arena, as well as his other flea market on 146th and Stark. There will be a big crowd. Don't miss it. Be there, but get your tickets early. Remember that.
You can call right here, 289-4222. And we will be right back with more action and interviews right after this.
Wherever you are in Portland, there's a Jim Fisher used car center near you. Choose from more than 300 quality used cars. Here are some examples of bargains at Fisher Mazda Peugeot.
Here's an economy special, a 69 Volkswagen Bug with 4-speed and radio. It won't last long for just $988. Or if you're looking for an economical family car, here's a 75 Bobcat wagon with power steering and 4-speed, just $1444 at Fisher Mazda Peugeot. Look at this 76 Dodge Aspen Coupe, loaded with power steering and windows, AM/FM stereo, automatic transmission and cruise control. Drive it away for just $1488. Check this 80 Toyota Land Cruiser, like new with only 8,500 miles, roll bar, jump seats, 4-speed, and all-terrain tires, just $8888 at Fisher Mazda Peugeot at the east end of the Burnside Bridge at Union and East Burnside.
There are many more great buys at all 4 Jim Fisher used car centers. You've got my name on it.
Appliance sale at Tom Peterson's. Over 500 units on display. Choose Whirlpool, Westinghouse, Sanyo, Hotpoint, Magic Chef, General Electric. And here's just a few examples of some great buys. Buy this 15-foot 2-door no-frost Magic Chef refrigerator, only $466. Or this Hotpoint full-size heavy-duty washer, only $269. Or this Westinghouse 30-inch range, only $287. Now that's Tom Peterson's.
Catch all the excitement as Ponch and John put law and order on wheels. Chips Patrol, every weeknight at 5 on TV 12. KPTV, Portland.
If you tuned in late, missed a good match between Ed Moretti and Tom Prichard, won by Mr. Prichard with a sunset flip off the top of the rope. And we're getting ready now for our second match of tonight's card. This should be a good scientific match. Steve Pardee getting in the ring right now. His opponent be the Happy Islander, Jimmy Offey.
Yeah, I expect a clean scientific match, but, you know, like we've known before, sometimes these things start very clean and scientific, and then tempers flare, and you never know what to expect.
Yeah, sometimes you end up with a science fiction, but...
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 233 pounds, from San Francisco, Steve Pardee. His opponent in this corner, 232 pounds, from Hawaii, Jimmy Offey.
Jimmy Offey against Steve Pardee. Steve from San Mateo, California, a protege of the great Red Bastien, one of the finest wrestlers of all time. Jimmy Offey, very well-conditioned athlete, very devoted, good-natured type of wrestler, and till you get him mad, the man with the hard head, Jimmy Offey. Referee Sandy Barr doing the instructions. You have a 20 count on the floor, 10 on the apron. You have to break by 5. No hair pulling, no hitting below the belt.
That's about it. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. I've only heard it 3 or 4 times in my life, but
yeah. Wouldn't you love to have a nickel for every time you've heard that?
Oh, boy.
Steve Pardee, Jimmy Offey. Oh, look at that body of Offey, just amazes me. He's built like a brick hula hut or something.
Yes, he is. He really, he's a devoted athlete. He trains very faithfully, and he's into the martial arts also. Steve Pardee, fine athlete through high school, both in wrestling and in football. Now a go behind by Jimmy Offey. Steve Pardee sitting out. Jimmy Offey.
That was a basic amateur move, wasn't it?
That's right.
2 points.
Side headlock by Steve Pardee. Jimmy Offey taken over by Steve Pardee. A head scissors. Kick out by Steve Pardee now. Both wrestlers testing each other out cautiously.
You know that I have news right here, Stan. that says Roddy Piper was on a main event in Charlotte, North Carolina recently that drew 58,000 people.
That's correct. That is correct, yes.
That's as many almost in full football stadium.
That's right. And he was on one of the main events. And he was in a dog collar match against a wrestler named Greg Valentine.
Oh, he beat him, too.
And he beat him, yes. Roddy Piper. We'll see him here next Saturday night.
What in the world is a dog collar match, right?
Oh, they're just chained by put a collar around their necks, and instead of on their wrists, they're just chained together.
Oh, there.
Well, Jimmy Offey having some words with the fan out there.
Yeah. Fan doesn't appreciate.
Steve Pardee comes up with an arm drag, takes Jimmy down to the mat. Jimmy tried for a kip up, didn't quite make it.
Steve kind of pushed him back down there.
Now Jimmy tried to go for a leg dive, unsuccessful. Pardee going to soften up that arm now.
Oh, that'll soften it up.
Trying to create that weak spot down that I've stressed in the past few months that I've been here with you. You have to create a weak spot and work on it and work on it.
Something's with this crowd tonight, Stan. They're getting a little jumpy here.
Well, there's a lot of things going on. Here comes Steve Pardee off the ropes. And a sunset flip by Steve Pardee. And an arm drag by Steve. Takes Jimmy Offey down to the mat once again. Well, these people are all excited. Hacksaw Sawyer is back. Roddy Piper coming to town next week. Next Saturday night, he'll be here at the Sports Arena.
Well, there's so much going on. The feuds, Matt Borne, Oliver, Buddy Rose. I mean, my word, it's just.
And then after Roddy Piper is gone, or whatever, after. I think next month that Don Owen has Andre the Giant coming
trying to get
in.
Andre, yeah.
And then later on, Ric Flair will be coming in to defend his World Championship. And so many things going on. And this being such a great wrestling territory, it gets these fans excited. And you can just feel the excitement in the air, like the late and great Lonnie Main used to say. And there is excitement in the air.
You can really feel it. That's why we say if you have a chance to get out to watch professional wrestling in person, do that, because it does take on another dimension. You can really feel whether it's tension, excitement, apprehension. You can feel it.
You'll appreciate it a lot more too.
Yeah.
Not that it isn't great on television; it's great on television. But these fans have a lot of fun down here. They're a great bunch of people.
Off, he won that test of strength. Now he's trying to get Pardee's shoulders down on the mat. Oh.
Trying to apply all his weight. And now Pardee catches him with a body scissors.
Good move by Pardee.
Yes,
he was waiting for just one more shot like that. Good move by Steve Pardee.
And what a main event we've got coming up after this one. So don't go away.
We're going to have bodies flying all over the place.
Sandy Barr watching closely. See if there's any sign of a submission.
Oh, he's got those scissors. Body scissors
has,
locked in there good.
Right on the lower ribs.
Well, I can just squeeze the air right out of it, can't it?
Yes, it can.
So can that.
Jimmy Offey getting a little rough now. Nothing illegal. Now Sandy Barr getting a little irritated. Headbutt by Jimmy.
Seeing a flaring of tempers here now a little bit.
As good-natured as Jimmy is, he will flare up.
Oh, into the
and he drives Steve Pardee hard into the turnbuckle. And now a front face lock, and looks like he might go for a suplex. And he does. And he drops him hard. Right on the lower back. And Jimmy drops a headbutt right to the chest, and he's going to go for the pin.
Yeah, Offey is definitely trying to put this away. It's like he just suddenly remembered an appointment or something. He wants to get Pardee out of there.
Jimmy Offey in control now.
All this under the watchful eye of National Wrestling Alliance referee Sandy Barr.
And as I mentioned before, another fine crowd here at the Portland Sports Arena. Which reminds me, next week this place will be packed. Get your tickets early, folks.
Yeah, next week's crowd could rival the one we had in here a couple of 3 weeks ago. For humongousness.
True. Jimmy Offie now, dropping some elbows on Pardee, and a knee lift sends Steve flying. Now a flying mare. And now Jimmy with a surfboard.
Uh-oh.
Yes, a surfboard. And this could be a submission on Steve Pardee. What it does, Don, it cuts your wind. You have a very difficult time breathing when you're in this position. And Jimmy, as we all know, a very strong wrestler. A lot of power in those arms. Steve trying to stay alive. He doesn't have much room to move in.
No.
Gets Jimmy off balance. And drops a heel right to the stomach.
Yeah, Pardee with a look of tenseness, unloading a little bit on Offie. Now both men kind of going at it back and forth. A little slapping. But
now Steve Pardee, some shoulder blocks right into Jimmy Offie, right in the corner. Tempers flaring. Drives Offie into the turnbuckle. Offie comes back with a kick and a forearm smash. And now with a side suplex, hard on the mat.
Oh, that was hard.
And he covers.
Pardee kicks out.
Reverse headlock by Jimmy Offie.
Well, these guys have been going at it pretty good since the opening bell. Again, if you tuned in late, first match won by Tommy Prichard over Ed Moretti with a couple of beautiful moves.
And Steve Pardee with a fine move and into a hammerlock now. Now punishing that left arm of Jimmy Offie's.
Ow. Boy. The point of the knee coming right down.
This has been a grueling match for both of these wrestlers. They've been wrestling very hard. Nothing really illegal or anything. Just a good, clean, rough, scientific match.
Yeah, they're going to shake hands. Good sportsmanship.
Jimmy Offie offering his hand now.
Come on, Steve.
Steve hesitating.
It's a good handshake. Yeah, okay. They shook fingers. That's close enough.
And the fans give him a fine hand.
Yeah. The crowd likes that. Most of the crowd appreciates good sportsmanship.
Jimmy Offie comes up with a body slam. A backbreaker. And now Jimmy Offie is going to climb up on that top rope. He's going to come off that top rope probably with a headbutt.
Pardee trying to get out of there. Pardee lifting his knees.
And Jimmy right with his stomach into Steve Pardee's knees. And he is squirming in pain on the mat now. Steve Pardee is going to capitalize now. He's going to come up with a body slam of his own.
Yeah, he's got it.
And drops that leg right across his stomach. And Steve Pardee now is going to go for the Boston Crab. Looks like. Jimmy Offie offering as much resistance as he can. Steve's got to turn him over. And he's got him. Sandy Barr now asking Jimmy Offie if he gives up.
Well, he hasn't got him turned all the way over yet, has he?
Yes, Steve Pardee's got full pressure on it, but remember, Jimmy Offie is very, very powerful. He's got those strong, powerful legs and a powerful body overall. He's going to
look at that.
Look at this.
You talk about power.
Talk about effort. Oh, what a move by Jimmy Offie.
I've never seen that done before.
He muscled his way out of a Boston Crab, which is rarely ever seen. Throws off Pardee, and they both collide. Both wrestlers collide, both on the mat.
a head-on collision.
And it's going to be as to who gets up first. Both slow. Jimmy Alfie going for the cover.
We're going to have to move fast now.
And now Jimmy Alfie coming up with a body slam. Slams Steve Pardee. He's going to go off that top rope again.
Oh, he's coming.
Oh, and drops on top of Steve Pardee. Gets a 1 count. Steve Pardee, a whip into the ropes. Grab, goes for the abdominal stretch. Jimmy resisting. Steve Pardee trying desperately to get into that abdominal stretch, but the bell...
Run out of time.
Run out of time. We have a draw.
Jimmy Alfie and Steve Pardee battling to a draw. We will be back with an interview, a special interview, right after this timeout.
Customers drive from all over the Northwest to buy at Tom Peterson's. In the first hour today, people have bought from Newport, Milwaukee, Estacada, Canby, Portland, Hillsboro, Sandy, Cascade Locks, Oregon City, and McMinnville. I want to take you out on the showroom floor and show you why people drive the extra mile to buy at Tom Peterson's. Refrigerators at Tom Peterson's, we've got them. Over 40 on display. All the brands, great brand names that you're familiar with. Prices, everyday low price, $299. Washers and dryers at Tom Peterson's, we've got them. Over 100 on display. Great brand names. 5 top brands for you to choose from. Prices, we've got that too. Everyday low price, washer $299, dryer $199. Ranges at Tom Peterson's, we've got them. Over 50 on display. 5 great brand names. Microwaves at Tom Peterson's, we've got them. 5 great brand names. Over 100 on display. No department store, no appliance store, no microwave specialist shows a mass display like this. Recliners, we've got them at Tom Peterson. Over 100 on display. Largest display in the city of Portland. That's why we sell more than any other store. Sofas and love seats, we have them. Over 100 on display. Prices begin at only $398. And there's only one place to buy, and that's Tom Peterson's.
There's a time in life for the young to say, I want something else, a different way. The town's the same, the people too. School is over, needs something to do. The services have it, it'll really show. You'll see new places, you'll really grow in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Challenge, adventure, excitement too, a time to enjoy and see something new. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. You'll work hard, feel really free, serving your country for all to see in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Be part of a team, be friends forever. A part of the services you won't forget ever. Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. It's a great place to start.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me none other than the clan, and I guess we'll start off with the leader of the clan, the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion and one half of the Tag Team Championship, Rip the Crippler Oliver.
I got you, and all the people here in the Northwest, the bad man, Rowdy Roddy Piper. And Playboy Buddy Rose wants to go against Rip Oliver and the Assassin for these belts. Rowdy Piper said if he won the belts, that he would stay here and support the fans of the Northwest just like he did before. Well, let me tell you something, Piper. Let me tell you something, Rose. I want to tell every one of you boys back there, Borne, Hennig, anytime you 3 men get together and you want to go against the clan, we'll go against you. These belts, we've got every one of them. We're going to keep every one of them. Anybody that tries to get in the way, Casey, like I said it before, I got a man over there, 6'4", 265 pounds. Another one right here, 6'2", 240 pounds. And I've never been in finer condition myself. You can bring in Roddy Piper, you can bring in whoever you want. But when they want to go for these belts, he may not have to worry about staying around here and defending his title and keeping his fan power that he had before, because he may go out on the carry-out service just like we sent a lot of the other ones out. Tell him a thing.
Well, let me tell you, Rowdy Roddy Piper loves it here in the Pacific Northwest, and I think he might want to stay. And if anybody can fight fire with fire, nobody can do it better than Playboy Buddy Rose and Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Hey, the only thing I want to know, baby, the only thing, do you
The only thing we want to know is which one of you is going to make it to the hospital the fastest, Daddy. Is it going to be Roddy Piper or is it going to be Buddy Rose? Oliver's clan is full of power, and we're ready, baby.
And now a word from the newest addition to the clan, Big Ed Wiskowski.
No, not newest addition, Stasiak. One of the finest additions that's ever been made to the clan.
Sorry.
You know, I was talking to Tom Peterson. He's given awards for the Rookie Wrestler of the Year. He's given the award for this and for that. But I think that he should give an award to Buddy Rose, the most gutless wrestler of the year. You know what? The only reason that he has finally had to go for Piper and join forces with Piper is because he could never beat Piper. He could never beat Piper, so as the gutless wonder that he is, he finally has to have him as a partner. Now, to me, that shows a real lack of character. You know, I myself fought Rose's battles for many, many years, and I never joined forces with anyone that I couldn't beat. But Gutless Rose did.
Well, all I got to say that there'll be a lot of action next week. And if I were you, I wouldn't take them for granted, Oliver, because you got a couple of tigers on your hands.
There's nothing whatsoever for taking for granted. Any professional wrestler that steps in that ring has worked very hard. He's been through a lot of pain to get to where he's at. Some of us is a little bit up, some of them a little bit down. The ones that work the hardest is the one that come out on top. And right here in the Northwest, it proves it right here around the waist of the clan. We've got every belt. If they had trophies, I've got trophies all over my walls. I've got everything that a man can want. So now when somebody comes and tries to deprive me of it, whether it's Roddy Piper or Buddy Rose or ugly Matt Borne that comes out trying to look like me.
Well, all I can say, it's going to be one heck of a battle.
It's going to be one heck of a battle. You're right, Stasiak.
About the crippling part, it could be reversed the other way, Oliver.
The night is not over yet either. Remember that.
I realize that. How's everything on the farm?
Oh, it's a ranch. I want you to know it's a ranch. But you know what? Would you join forces with somebody that talked as fast as a used car salesman? Would you? That's what Rose is doing. That Piper sounds like an Israeli clothing salesman to me when he gets up here and starts talking to the people. I wouldn't join forces with him because I've had too many battles with him. Rose is gutless, believe me.
And now back to Don.
And we'll be back with our main event right after this.
Wherever you are in Portland, there's a Jim Fisher used car center near you. Choose from more than 300 quality used cars. Here are some examples of bargains at Jim Fisher downtown Datsun.
Here's a one-owner 77 Toyota Celica with only 47,000 miles. Automatic transmission, a very nice car for only $45.99. Or get trucking with this 1977 Datsun King Cab with 5-speed, delay wipers and bucket seats, just $29.99 at Jim Fisher downtown Datsun, where you get a vacation in Reno, San Francisco, or Disneyland with a purchase of any new or used vehicle. Look at this 82 Ford Fairmont with low miles and an AM/FM cassette, just $39.99. Or check this 70 Chev Monte Carlo with automatic bucket seats and only 70,000 miles, just $19.99 at Jim Fisher downtown Datsun. Downtown where the action is at 16th and West Burnside.
There are many more great buys at all 4 Jim Fisher used car centers. You've got my name on it.
We just bought a whole truckload of sofas and love seats direct from the factory. The truck just arrived at Tom Peterson's. And at Tom Peterson's, we've been known for 20 years as a store that has the right product at the right price. And we're so sure our prices are right on sofas and love seats and on recliners and swivel rockers, we ask you to do this. Shop any competition. But before you buy, come to Tom Peterson and check the identical product. We believe you'll like the price. Here's just a few examples. Choose this comfortable early American sofa and love seat with wood trim and covered in beautiful flock nylon for years of use. Only $4.98 both pieces. Or select this beautiful traditional modern sofa and love seat in durable Herculon fabric with oak trim. Only $4.98 both pieces. Or buy the 7-piece country group, which includes sofa, rocker, 3 tables, 2 lamps, all for only $498. Choose your group, only $498. That's Tom Peterson's.
I hope you're ready. I hope you are ready for our main event tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, look at this, Stan. A 6-man tag team event.
Well, this is when I say there's excitement in the air. This is why. You get a match like this, probably the most sought-after combination in professional wrestling today. The rivalry continues to intensify. All 6 of these men could be in singles and in main events in any part of the country. And,
absolutely.
Here comes the Clan making their way down the aisleway towards the ring.
What we're talking about here is a 6-man tag team featuring a team of Buddy Rose, Curt Hennig, and Matt Borne against this team approaching the ring right now, Rip Oliver, the Assassin, and Ed Wiskowski.
And that is big Ed Wiskowski. And he is big. And here comes Playboy Buddy Rose, Curt Hennig, and Matt Borne. As you can tell by the reaction of the crowd, the popular ones, the favorites, Sandy Barr making his way. And now, here's Don.
Yeah, he's getting into the ring right now, picking up the microphone and opening his mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget the tickets are on sale at the concession stand all day tomorrow and all day next Saturday for the big card here next Saturday night, featuring Roddy Piper and Buddy Rose going for the Northwest Championship, Team Championship, against Rip Oliver and the Assassin. And Hack Sawyer will also be featured on another one of the main events. Thank you very much. The next event be the best 2 out of 3 falls or through a TV time limit, a 3-sided team match. In this corner, the Clan, the Assassin, Rip Oliver, and the Polish Prince, Ed Wiskowski. Their opponents in this corner, the 3-sided team of Curt Hennig, Matt Borne, and Buddy Rose.
Referee, of course, once again, Sandy Barr. You know, I was just thinking, Stan, Hack Sawyer coming back into town. When Hack left, what a surprise this must be to him. When he left, Buddy Rose was, you know, he certainly wasn't where he is now.
Right.
Matt Borne certainly wasn't where he is now. Here he comes back, and these guys are all on the same team.
And to add to it, next Saturday night, Roddy Piper will be tag team partners of all things.
Yeah.
Oh, you leave for a while and you come back and everything's all changed around.
You can't turn
That is professional wrestling. You never know what can happen.
No, you can't turn your back on anybody. They may turn good on you.
What did Ed Wiskowski say about a fast-talking car salesman? I'm not fast-talking, Don. I talk slow. I'll tell you. And here is the bell. We're underway, our main event of the evening. And looks like big Ed Wiskowski will start out. The Polish Prince. He called Buddy Rose the gutless wrestler of the year. And look who's facing him in the middle of the ring. None other than Playboy Buddy Rose. And listen to the crowd. They are ready for this one. We are.
Well, if you were here, you could feel this crowd right now. They are getting with it. Romping and stomping and yelling and cheering.
Now yelling, go, go.
Here we go, Timber. Buddy Rose going to work.
Shot. Double whammy in the corner. And then Wiskowski takes one on the jaw. And another one. And the big man is down.
He makes the tag.
Tags out.
Here, let me out of
now,
here.
Who's gutless?
Yeah.
Matt Borne
has a little teamwork
face the
there.
Assassin. And these fans love it. They're ready for action. The Assassin now trying to get the crowd to calm down, to quiet down. They lock horns. The Assassin drives a knee and a right hand. A reverse whip. And a back body drop. And down goes the Assassin. And the assassin tags Rip the Crippler Oliver.
Yeah, Matt Borne
is in no hurry.
Come on in, Rip. Come on in. The ring is just fine. With a look on Matt Borne's face.
And now it will be between Matt Borne and Rip the Crippler Oliver, who is taking his sweet time. Now Matt Borne going right after Rip Oliver. Oh, he wants at him. Throwing those left. Into the turnbuckle. And another back body drop. And there goes Rip Oliver.
Coming out.
Oh, and a stop to the midsection. And Oliver is hurt. Into the turnbuckle. Legal tag. Hard right by Curt Hennig now. And now Curt Hennig. Another right.
That was
and
right
Oliver
on the chin.
goes down again.
That was right on the button. There we go. Ear burner. Howie. Curt Hennig working on Rip the Crippler Oliver.
Reverse headlock by Curt Hennig, and Rip Oliver is in trouble now. Notice that taped thumb.
Well, he hasn't had a chance to use it yet.
That's the whole idea. They have to keep up. They got to keep this up and keep the clan under control. You can't let them run loose.
Wiskowski and the assassin pacing back and forth. Rose and Matt Borne conferring with each other, shouting encouragement to Curt Hennig. Really got the reverse chin lock locked in on Rip Oliver.
And now Buddy Rose wants the tag. Buddy Rose comes in. And now he takes over on Rip Oliver.
How do you do?
Whip into the rope. And a flying elbow. And Oliver is down again. Drops a knee to the forehead.
Yeah, look at
Challenges Wiskowski.
You can just see the adrenaline flowing. Buddy Rose just standing on Rip Oliver. Standing on him like a platform. Not to make a speech.
Matt Borne, a hard stop.
There wasn't any tag there, but the crowd doesn't care.
Matt Borne drills a hard left, and Oliver is down on the mat. And now slides that sole of his shoe across Oliver's forehead.
I think Oliver thought he was in the other corner.
Oliver does not know where he's at.
No.
And these fans are frantic here tonight. What action we are seeing. Matt Borne in control over Rip Oliver. Oliver, a kickoff.
That's the first shot
Trying to make his way to his corner. Misses. And now, Curt Hennig. Oliver trying desperately to get away. Curt Hennig going to work on Oliver now.
Look at him. Look at him.
Curt Hennig pounding away at Oliver. Oliver on the mat. In trouble.
Holding him up. There's another one.
Are they ready for this one? Oh, boy.
Makes the tag with Buddy Rose. Rose coming in. There's a shot to the midsection. Now Rose picking it up. A suplex on Rip Oliver. There it is. Coming down.
Hard. Suplex. Cover by Rose.
Now he's too close to the corner. Both Wiskowski and the assassin broke that one up.
Buddy Rose whips Oliver into the ropes. Oh, and a kick. Stops Buddy Rose. And the tag to Curt Hennig, and here comes the assassin. The assassin and Curt Hennig will face each other now.
Well, at least we got fresh bodies in there. Boy, that's all Oliver could do was to crawl out of that ring.
The assassin wants the crowd to quiet down.
Matt Borne leading a cheer. Now the assassin and Hennig locking up into the corner. You know, this is going to be a clean break.
Oh, the assassin misses a haymaker. Curt Hennig ducked out of that one. Curt Hennig and the assassin.
The assassin came awfully close to smashing that iron post over there with his hand when he missed.
The assassin now working on Curt Hennig's leg.
Going to work on that hamstring.
The assassin working on Curt Hennig's leg. Curt Hennig has an injury on that left leg anyway.
Oh,
and the assassin knows it.
He does now. If he didn't, oh, here comes Wiskowski.
Wiskowski stomping away. Yeah, the going to work on Curt Hennig's leg now.
Crowd chanting, we want Curt.
Oh,
man, that's a breaker.
He stretches those hamstrings. Ed Wiskowski, big Ed Wiskowski, on top of Curt Hennig right now.
They've got a thing that Rose and Borne can do, except watch their partner writhe in pain.
And these fans all the way behind their heroes, Curt Hennig, Buddy Rose, and Matt Borne, providing that fan power. Ed Wiskowski, brutal, big, strong, mean.
He made the tag with Oliver.
And now Oliver comes in.
Oh,
Oliver took quite a beating there.
He sure did. He's got a chance to recover.
Curt Hennig needs to get this corner. Curt Hennig really needs to get this corner.
He's in the wrong corner now. The assassin holding Hennig's foot down.
They're really working on Curt down there. They know his legs hurt. And they're not giving him any leniency at all.
Oh, look at that. Oliver just sits down on that leg.
Curt Hennig needs to get this corner very badly. Now the stretch. Rip Oliver with the stretch. The leg split. Twisting that ankle. Curt Hennig in a lot of pain. Sandy Barr watching for a submission.
Crowd chanting, we want Curt, trying to provide some fan power. Oliver is about twisting that foot in a 360-degree turn.
Matt Borne. Matt Borne working Oliver over now. Ed Wiskowski, an illegal tag. Ed Wiskowski in the ring without a tag. Sandy Barr forcing him out of the ring. Oliver will have to come back in. Kicks Curt Hennig into the midsection. Curt Hennig in a lot of trouble and in a lot of pain.
Oh, look at that. Wrapping that leg around.
Twisting that ankle, twisting that leg. Working on the knee and the ankle at the same time. Twisting away. And look at Curt Hennig squirming in pain on the mat.
You can hear him yelling clear up here. Over the crowd. Borne had just had enough. He went up to that top rope, came flying off.
Hennig, in desperation, drives a hard right. And a kick to the side of the head. And now Hennig may have a chance to get this corner. But the assassin is in.
He made the tag with the assassin.
Drops a headbutt. Working that leg over.
Assassin picking up where Oliver left off, makes the tag again with Oliver.
Oliver comes back in the ring now with a stomp. Curt Hennig making his way towards his corner.
They're not going to let Hennig get over there. No, not going to try to knock those pins out from under him. Still working on that left leg. There he goes.
And now Big Ed Wiskowski making his way into the ring. Stomps away at that knee.
Hennig's knee is red.
Hennig up by the hair and drives a hard right to the side of the face. And Hennig
came
back with a right. And another right. And another one. And another one.
He's got the big man staggered.
And now Wiskowski. Oh, he dropped that knee.
Wow.
Of Curt Hennig.
Oh, that full power came down on Hennig's left knee. Wiskowski lines him up.
10
in the
minutes
corner.
gone. 10 minutes.
Wrapping that knee around the rope. Now Borne
Wiskowski takes on Matt Borne now. Matt Borne wants it Wiskowski now. And now the assassin has got, oh my,
about decapitated him.
Slings him across that top rope. Curt Hennig in a lot of trouble and in a lot of danger right now. They're out to hurt him. They're out to hurt him bad. Twisting away at that.
Look how he's got, you can see how he's got that leg. Just twisted around there.
Curt Hennig in pain. Would love to get to his corner. He needs to. And Curt Hennig has given up. And the first fall goes to the Clan. A submission. Sandy Barr very wisely rings the bell, stops, and gives the first fall
I hope Hennig's going to be all right, be able to continue.
For Curt Hennig to concede, you know he has to be in a lot of pain because Curt will not give up.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Sandy Barr saw that he was in danger of really being injured seriously. I hope he's all right. He took a lot of abuse on that left leg. He's still on the mat in a lot of pain.
Now, we'll be right back with a special interview right after this timeout. Don't go away.
At Tom Peterson's, we've got movies for sale, over 1,000 to choose from. And you can choose movies like this for only $9.95 each. And at Tom Peterson, we have the only top 200 movie club in town with 6 great categories. Top hits, war and western, sci-fi horror, concert and music, comedy and classics, family and Disney. And from our golden budget hit, you can rent movies like this for only 49 cents a day. Or even better, rent 4 movies at the same time, and you get the 4-pack special. The second day is free. And for a limited time, this RCA disc player is at an almost unbelievable price, $199. Only $199. I believe it's better than cable, because you can watch what you want, when you want. $199. That's Tom Peterson's.
At Yamaha, we've tried just about everything to get you to go out and buy a motorcycle. We've shown you how much fun it can be. We've thrown parties. We've even lowered our prices beyond belief. But this time, we've got you. On top of incredibly low prices, we're now offering rebates of $200 and $300. The Yamaha rebates, because some people are harder to move than others.
In this whole wide world, there's one spectacular taste you just can't pass up. Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
You just saw the Klan in action, and here they are to talk about it again. Rip the Crippler Oliver.
We're talking about a hold-together situation. It's no secret to anybody in the Northwest now know it's just announced. Next Saturday night, Rose and Piper are going against Assassin and myself for the belts. Well, it's no big secret to them, and it's no big surprise to me. I figured they'd be coming for the money, and they're coming for the belts and what they're coming for. Nobody tells me what to do or do. Shut your mouth, punk. I'm talking to all these people at TV Land. I don't care about you. Next Saturday night, Rose and Piper are going against Assassin and myself. Well, Rose, you remember the feud you and Piper had, brother. And they ain't nothing like you fixing to beat when you run into the Assassin and myself, because there ain't no way we're going to lose them belts to no punks like you. Y'all may be good athletes, you may be tough, but it don't matter to the Assassin and myself. When the belt's on the line, we get down to the nitty-gritty, and we do it. Tell them, Assassin.
It could be in Centralia. It could be in Coos Bay Tuesday. It could be in Medford Wednesday. It could be in Salem Thursday. It could be in Eugene Friday. Or it can be right back here in Portland Saturday. But one thing you people in the Pacific Northwest remember is Oliver's Clan is #1. Roddy Piper, you're not going to fly in and save the day.
That's all the time we have left to interview you tonight.
Don't go away. We'll be right back right after this timeout.
Hello, Tom Peterson. You know that people drive from all over the Northwest to buy at Tom Peterson's? In the greater Portland area, there's over 150 stores that sell video recorders, and yet 1 out of every 5 buy their video recorder right at this store. That says the deal has to be right. The selection, the price, the movie club, it's all put together at Tom Peterson's. Now, I want to take you out on our showroom floor to show you why so many people buy at Tom Peterson's. 25-inch televisions, we've got them at Tom Peterson's. People shopping, people buying, over 70 units on display, 6 great brand names. And the everyday low price at Tom Peterson's is only $499. Colored TVs, colored TV portables, we have them at Tom Peterson's. Over 200 on display. And our everyday low price on a color TV portable is only $1.99. Audio components at Tom Peterson, we've got them. Interdepartment, people shopping, people buying. Over 200 on display, and you can buy a complete audio system at Tom Peterson's for only $149. Video movies, we've got them at Tom Peterson's. VHS, good selection of beta. All these people renting, buying movies. Disc over 100, the top 100 on display. Blank tapes, they're all at Tom Peterson's. Video recorders, we've got them at Tom Peterson, 100 on display. 6 great brands, and our everyday low price on a video recorder, only $349.
Was your divorce final last year?
Yes, it was.
Did you receive alimony?
Yes, I did.
Did you have unemployment?
At most national tax firms, when you speak, everyone listens. Simple or complex, Columbia Bookkeeping and Tax Service has private rooms, competitive fees, and similar guarantees to national firms. Why settle for less? Columbia Bookkeeping is locally owned in Portland, Beaverton, and Vancouver.
You know, before we forget, Stan, another reminder that folks still have time to vote for your favorite professional wrestler, the one that you think has done the most to promote professional wrestling in the Pacific Northwest, for the Frank Bonema Memorial Trophy to be awarded sometime this month. The voting is being done at Tom Peterson stores. So get down there and cast your vote. Also, for the high school wrestling program, Tom Peterson is going to give away a $500 cash award to the high school wrestling program that is selected as the most needy. Now, what you got to do there is write to Tom Peterson and tell him why you think that your particular high school's wrestling program should get the award. And Stan, I think you're going to be on making that a judgment later on this month, right?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Both of those honors being made in the memory of Frank Bonema.
And now we just saw Rip the Crippler Oliver drive that thumb right into the throat of Curt Hennig as the Klan continues to assault Curt Hennig's leg, going after that leg, and now a half grab by Rip the Crippler Oliver, and it looks very, very bad for Curt Hennig right now. We all saw the first fall.
Did Hennig have to start this?
Yes, he does.
Whoever's in there last.
That's right. And Curt, I don't know if he's in any shape to be able to make his way back to the corner. He's in trouble. Look at him fight back.
He's coming back.
What a courageous young man, this Curt Hennig. He can't even stand on his feet, but he's fighting back with everything.
He brought that one back from the floor.
He threw it as hard as he could and fell down doing it. He wants to make it to his corner so bad. And Wiskowski drives his head into the mat. Big Ed Wiskowski, big, powerful, mean wrestler. Pulling Curt by the hair, kicking away at that leg. Tags Oliver. Oliver coming in. And it looks very, very bad for Curt Hennig.
Teaming up now to work on Curt Hennig.
Now Oliver tags the assassin. The assassin comes in. Grabs that leg. Drives the knee to the thigh. Applies the pressure.
But still working on that left leg.
And that's the last thing Curt Hennig needs right now. That leg has got to be numb and sore, and I can imagine what he's going through right now. But he is a courageous young man, as we saw. He fights back. But how much more can he take?
You know, and this is obviously very painful, of course, to Hennig, but think how frustrating it's got to be to Borne and Buddy Rose. They haven't had a chance to get in there.
That's right, for a long time. Now Curt Hennig getting closer. Ed Wiskowski, the legal man, in now. Curt Hennig still on the mat. Wiskowski pulling him up by the hair. Driving him into the corner. Throws a hard right. Hennig fighting back. Wiskowski with a right. Hennig fighting back with both hands.
Oh, yeah.
Well, everything he's got. Both hands.
His hands are. There we go.
Big man down.
Well,
Curt Hennig's going to have to hurry. Does not make it. The assassin grabs that leg again and drops on top of the leg, twists away, and Curt Hennig in more pain now. The Klan in full command here in the second fall. They won the first fall, as we saw, with a submission on that bad leg of Curt Hennig's. Oliver now.
Oh, they're going to team up again. Man. Hennig's leg, thigh area has been red for a long time now from the beating that he's been taking at the hands and the feet of the Klan.
And now Oliver in full control. Hennig trying to force Oliver's head back. He needs to get this corner.
Both Borne and Rose doing what they can, shouting encouragement. The fans trying to get behind Curt.
Yes, now the fans really get behind Curt Hennig, and this could be a very, very determining factor. Look at Curt. This really helps. That fan power does miracles for you. Curt Hennig's going to try to fight back. He does.
Beautiful.
Drives Oliver into the corner. And they got Oliver in the corner. Sandy Bar.
There we go.
Oh, double drop on Oliver. Curt Hennig on top of Oliver. Sandy Bar did not see that. Two, three. And this match is all tied up. Curt Hennig ripped the crippler Oliver. And this match is all even. We have a brand new match.
Curt Hennig fell outside, and he did fall. He's on the concrete. He's in more pain now, but at least he's enjoying this pain a little more. We'll be back with our third and final fall right after this.
Appliance sale at Tom Peterson's. Over 500 units on display. Choose Whirlpool, Westinghouse, Sanyo, Hotpoint, Magic Chef, General Electric. And here's just a few examples of some great buys. Buy this 15-foot, two-door, no-frost Magic Chef refrigerator, only $466. Or this Hotpoint full-size, heavy-duty washer, only $269. Or this Westinghouse 30-inch range, only $287. Now that's Tom Peterson's.
Say hey, all of you cool mamas and finger poppin' daddios. This is the old preacher Pardee taking you on a musical ride to the Portland Roadster Show, March 8th through the 11th at the Coliseum. I'll be supplying your favorite sounds along with special guests, the legendary Wolfman Jack live at Portland's own Johnny Limbo and the Lugnuts. Meet Miss Roadster 84 and get a look at the hottest collection of competition cars, customs, and street rods ever together under one roof. The Portland Roadster Show, March 8th through the 11th in the Coliseum, the original.
It gives me great pleasure to welcome back none other than your favorite, Hacksaw Sawyer. Welcome back. We understand that the reports on you are that you've done great everywhere. Congratulations, and we're glad to have you back.
It's good to be back in Portland, Oregon. You know, I feel like I'm just at home. You know, it cost Don Owens a lot of money to fly me in, and we were negotiating. I was going to stay a week and 2 weeks, but he wanted me to sign a contract, and I told him I'd think about it because the people here supported me so many years. The last time I was here, Frank, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's just good to be back, and I just left Roddy, and he told me he'd be here next Saturday night, and he also will be in Eugene. We're just glad to be here.
Well, great, Hack, and with Roddy coming in, it's like old home week. All the favorites are back, and by gosh, as you can tell, the reception you got, and I'm sure Roddy will get a great one, and you're right in the midst of a lot of action, and I know that you will be a great contribution to what we really need here, because you know what's going on with the Klan, so join forces and let's go at it.
You said as well as any man can say it, it's just good to be home. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Hacksaw Sawyer, and welcome back. And now we'll go for a third fall into the ring.
There we go, right back on out to the ring for our third and final fall. Boy, it was good to see old Hack. Hack is back. Looking good, too.
Yeah, the Hack's back. Boy, and what a main event we've had here tonight. This match is all tied up, where it looked like Curt Hennig was just about to give up again. The Klan distracted Sandy Bar. Matt Borne and Buddy Rose took advantage, capitalized through a double drop kick at Rip Oliver, and by the time Sandy Barr turned around, he saw Curt Hennig on top of Rip Oliver and counted the 3, and the match was all tied up. That is what you call beating the Clan at their own game, and it was good to see.
Oh, yeah. What a lot, of course, the people on television didn't see is right at the last there, Stan, Curt took a pretty nasty fall right outside the ring, landed on the concrete on that leg. And
Yes,
he was...
I sure hope that Curt's leg isn't hurt too bad, but knowing him, he's such a courageous guy. He's all heart, Don. I know his father very well, and he is a chip off the old block, believe me.
Oh, yeah.
And I just hope he'll be all right.
Right now, I hope he's all leg, because he's going to need all that leg power he can muster up, because they've really been doing a number on that left leg of Curt Hennig. And there we come.
Curt Hennig and Buddy Rose and Matt Borne making their way into the ring. Curt Hennig,
he's limping.
He's limping. I wonder why.
Yeah, right. And not too far behind them, here comes the Clan.
And we should see an exciting third fall here. And what a match that will be next Saturday night here at the Portland Sports Arena. Playboy Buddy Rose teaming up with his longtime arch rival, Rowdy Roddy Piper, going for the belts against the Assassin and Rip the Crippler Oliver.
Now, when we say that there's going to be a crowd here next week, you can bet there's going to be a crowd. So here's that phone number to call and get your tickets early. 289-4222. Because they're all going to be here. Piper, Rose, Hacksaw Sawyer, Piper and Rose teaming up. Sawyer's going to be here. A 16-man card. Wow.
Wow. And you can get your tickets early. Get them here at the Portland Sports Arena tomorrow at Sandy Barnes Flea Market. Also, tickets available on 146th and Gleason at the other flea market. Oh, look at this. And now Curt Hennig from behind. He's a hack to Buddy Rose. And now, Buddy Rose, a drop kick, and down goes Oliver.
Oh, they're not wasting any time.
We have seen action all the way through. Buddy Rose.
Rose going to do a little romping and stomping now of his own. There's a romp.
The knee to the forehead of Rip the Crippler Oliver. And now Matt Borne extending that knee. There it is. Rams Oliver's head. And Curt Hennig takes a shot, and Matt Borne takes a shot. Rip Oliver. Now on the receiving end. In the corner. In enemy territory.
Look at the look on Oliver's face.
Takes a hard left. Flying mare by Matt Borne. Knee drop by Matt Borne. Matt Borne challenging him, telling him, get up and fight. Oliver doesn't know where he's at.
Hair.
Oh, just a hard chop across the throat. And now, Matt Borne having words with the Assassin. Front face lock by Matt Borne. Rip Oliver on the mat. Matt Borne in control.
Matt's on Rip Oliver. Oh, boy, and does Curt Hennig ever need this valuable recovery time there for his leg? As Matt
What a relief. Oliver with a fireman's carry. Fine wrestler, Oliver.
Oh, look at that.
He wants to. Oh, and Buddy Rose. Oh, drives a low blow on Rip Oliver that Sandy Barr did not see. He's going to come up with another one.
There you go.
Right to the midsection. And Oliver is hurt now.
A little lower than the midsection. But it still counts.
Drops an elbow. Oliver taking abuse. Drives that thumb. Drives that thumb into the solar plexus. Here comes the Assassin. The Assassin with a headbutt on Buddy Rose. Buddy Rose holding on to his stomach.
Here comes Wiskowski.
Here comes Big Ed Wiskowski with a hard kick to the solar plexus. And he's going to come up with a body slam. Look at the ease. The power.
He's doing a little stomping.
Big Ed Wiskowski. Powerhouse.
Here comes a whip into the turnbuckle. Wow. Entire ring move. Wiskowski moving in on Buddy Rose here into the other turnbuckle. Ring move back again. Big forearm smash across the back of Buddy Rose. Oh, that Wiskowski is so big.
And now they got Buddy Rose all tied up. Oliver takes a shot at him from outside the ring. The assassin comes in after the tag, drives a right to the jaw, and down goes Buddy Rose. But Sandy Barr having words with the Klan. Matt Borne intercepts, but the assassin comes up with a reverse headlock. Sandy Barr watching now for a submission.
Rose breaking out of that. Off the ropes. Look out, something's going to give.
And double collision. Both men on the mat. Buddy Rose not moving. The assassin slowly getting up. Buddy Rose coming to life.
The assassin makes the tag.
And here comes Oliver and Matt Borne in the ring now. Matt Borne and Oliver going toe-to-toe.
Look at this.
Oliver
Left,
and Borne.
right, left,
Drop kick by Matt Borne. Down goes Oliver. Matt Borne, a left. And another left. And a right. And a left. And down goes Oliver again.
It goes down.
And a knee drop. Going for the pin. Here comes the assassin. Intercepts. Sandy Barr pushing the assassin out. Matt Borne and Oliver still going at it. Oliver on his knees. Drives Matt Borne into the turnbuckle.
That is not where he wants to be. Well, everybody's in there now.
And now, triple teaming on Buddy Rose. Oliver drives a thumb to Matt Borne's throat. Oliver behind Sandy Barr's back drives a thumb.
He's out of it.
To Matt Borne's throat. And
that's it.
Too late. Too late. The Klan has just won over Matt Borne, Playboy Buddy Rose, and Curt Hennig. And there are your winners.
And we'll be right back with a special interview right after this timeout.
Wherever you are in Portland, there's a Jim Fisher used car center near you. Choose from more than 300 quality used cars. Here are some examples of bargains at Jim Fisher Volvo.
Look at this slick-looking 78 Malibu coupe with mag wheels, floor shift, and AM/FM cassette. Drive it away for just $23.95. Or just in time for summer fun, this 81 Ford Bronco. Really clean and only 36,000 miles. Head for the hills for only $88.95 at Jim Fisher Volvo. Here's a great little diesel, 82 Toyota pickup with 5-speed, long box, AM/FM, and only 24,000 miles, just $54.99. Or for real luxury, this 80 Volvo Bertone, loaded with automatic, full power, air, leather interior, cruise control, a beautiful one-of-a-kind car, yours for just $12,580 at Jim Fisher Volvo, downtown, close to offices and shopping at 21st and West Burnside.
There are many more great buys at all 4 Jim Fisher used car centers. You've got my name on it.
We just bought a whole truckload of sofas and love seats direct from the factory. The truck just arrived at Tom Peterson's. And at Tom Peterson's, we've been known for 20 years as the store that has the right product at the right price. And we're so sure our prices are right on sofas and love seats and on recliners and swivel rockers, we ask you to do this. Shop any competition. But before you buy, come to Tom Peterson and check the identical product. We believe you'll like the price. Here's just a few examples. Choose this comfortable early American sofa and love seat with wood trim and covered in beautiful flock nylon for years of use. Only $4.98 both pieces. Or select this beautiful traditional modern sofa and love seat in durable Herculon fabric with oak trim. Only $4.98 both pieces. Or buy the 7-piece country group, which includes sofa, rocker, 3 tables, 2 lamps, all for only $4.98. Choose your group, only $4.98. That's Tom Peterson's.
One company stands alone in its field. Columbia Bookkeeping. We're in the yellow pages under tax.
I mentioned that we had news. I mentioned that we have surprises. Well, I have just been informed of a surprise, so I'm just going to let Buddy Rose tell us all about it.
Okay, everybody, Roddy Piper will be here next Saturday night. Now, Roddy Piper and myself are going to team up for the first time next Saturday, and Roddy Piper has made a promise, and I'm making a promise. I can't guarantee television, but I can guarantee you this from Piper and Rose. And another guy by the name of Matt Borne, when you hear what he has to say. And that is this.
the Northwest Heavyweight Tag Team Championship belts will change hands in Portland next Saturday.
And Matt, you are the man with the news of the hour.
We see the same thing happen all the time. They always double team. They always have their tactics. They always have something up their sleeves or down their trunk that they use. It happened in the first fall with Curt's leg. And after that first fall, I took promoter Don Owens and Barry Owens aside, and I got their permission. I think you people are going to pop your nut on this one. I got their permission to be the referee next Saturday night. You heard it. Then, I'm going to promise you, I swear on everything on God's green earth that this is not going to happen next Saturday night like it happened to Curt and like it happened to me, because I can't guarantee, because I'm telling you, I'm going to be impartial. I'm going to be impartial as any Matt Borne could be. But I'm willing to bet.
That's all the time we have.
All I can say is when Piper gets in there, let him go! There's excitement in the air!
And that's next Saturday night. Don't miss it. Be there. We'll all be...
Yeah, be there. Be here next Saturday night. Wow. Borne's going to referee, and Buddy Rose and Roddy Piper. Championship. Well, thank you very much for being with us tonight. Don Koss along with Stan Stasiak. See you next Saturday on Portland Wrestling from the Portland Sports Arena.
This has been Portland Wrestling. Portland Wrestling has been brought to you by the Ford Jim Fisher Used Car Centers. Wherever you are in Portland, there's a Jim Fisher Used Car Center near you. And also been brought to you by Tom Peterson's, with 2 great stores to serve you, both at 82nd and Foster Road. Stay tuned next for Star Search.
The #1 sale of the year is on right now at your Northwest Ford dealers. Ford is the #1 selling truck in the U.S. We took the Ford Ranger and gave it a special Northwest package. We added sport wheels, special chrome, bumper, paint and stripes, and a new interior. The price under $7,000. Then we took the #1 selling car in the world, the front-wheel drive Ford Escort, and added special wheels, paint, mirrors, and more, all for under $6,000. The best just got better. See your Northwest Ford dealer today before the #1 sale of the year is history.
Learn to make life and death decisions when you take the National Save a Life Test. Sunday night on TV 12. PPTV, Portland.
From Hollywood, it's the world's greatest talent competition.